slow down and relax. Spend more time doing nothing. Spend more time laying about, just thinking, or not even thinking, just laying about doing nothing, just sitting in your room doing nothing. Now this is very countercultural, especially in our modern culture in the West, because our culture is very much hyper-focused on productivity, hyper-focused on maximizing how well you spend your time, trying to get the most out of your time, whether that's efficient or effective, it doesn't matter. It's all about staying busy. We have this fascination, obsession with staying busy. If we ever feel like we've got time when we're not doing anything, we try and schedule more activities in that time, or we just stimulate our brains to high heaven. We even to the point now in modern times where just the idea of spending 5 minutes on our own doing nothing with just our thoughts is scary to most of us. We find it incredibly uncomfortable, to the point now where we actually have devices so ingrained in our society that we've built them purely designed and used as a distraction from our own minds. So 5 minutes of spending time with just our own thoughts is so scary to us that we'd rather just stimulate our brains with constant information, constant knowledge, constant interaction with some technological device. We're so scared of just our own thoughts, our own minds. Just even the idea of being bored makes us despair in a way. So we just spend more and more time being stimulated. Our brain never gets a chance to relax and unwind and really just listen to itself, listen to its own thoughts, listen to its own feelings, its own emotions, feel itself. We never give our brains, our minds the chance to do that anymore. I would suggest to do something countercultural. Just do nothing, relax more. Literally, if you have half an hour, everyone has an extra half an hour every day. Just spend even just an extra half an hour a day, just doing literally nothing. Sit down in your room or your living room, whatever. Turn off all your devices. Just sit down in a chair or lie on the floor and do nothing. Just sit with your mind for a bit, observe it a bit, be curious. For the first time in years, maybe, or months, see what's going on in your mind. See, actually observe it. Be curious about what's my mind currently doing at the moment. It may be scary at first, may be uncomfortable, but that's a sign that you need to do it more. That's a sign that your brain has been adapted or has adapted to constant stimulation. Give it a break. Explore your own mind. In modern life, our minds are constantly focused on anxieties and fears and worries that we have. You can observe your mind during the day, and it's always focused on either the past or the future. Things that we're worried about of the future, things that we're thinking about from the past, emotional attachments from the past, emotional pain from the past, worries about the future. We're never really focused on the present. We never give our brains a chance to just relax and just feel the moment, feel the present. And usually we get trapped in these cycles of past and future. We never give our chance to really heal them. And the only way you get to heal them is by just feeling them in the present, understanding them, embracing those feelings, and through that embracement, you get to overcome the feelings. What you will find as well is during these first few times where you intentionally do nothing and relax, you may find yourself thinking negative thoughts about your laziness or your lack of productivity, because we have this obsession with always doing something, always being productive. So you may find yourself judging yourself for doing nothing. You may even find you'll get social judgment. Say if you're doing this in public, I used to try and do this in public a lot. Whenever I was at work on a lunch break, the cultural way for people to spend that time, that leisure time, was to just spend time on their phone, eat the food, and then just spend time on their phone. I would intentionally try not to do that, so I would sit and eat without my phone and just relax. It got boring. It did get boring, but I'd feel judgment from people. Maybe it was just the thoughts in my own head, the uncomfortability of it, because I was just like everyone else, just always on my phone. So it felt uncomfortable. I felt like people were watching me. I felt like people thought I was weird. But what I found through the process was I just got more and more relaxed. I got more and more comfortable. The break was more of an actual break, because when you take a break nowadays, you don't feel like you've really had a break, because your mind's constantly stimulated. So you'd go back to work and you don't really feel like you've had a proper break. But if you just take the time and just relax and do nothing, eat your food, whatever, you'll actually come back refreshed. You'll actually feel like you've actually been on a break, because time will go by slower. When you're constantly being stimulated, watching content and consuming content, time goes by quicker, so you don't feel like you've had a really rejuvenating break. And that's the sole aim, really, is once you do this, you realise you relax your whole body relaxes through boredom. The more bored you become, the more your brain and body relaxes, because there's nothing to fear, there's no tension anymore. Boredom releases tension. You may feel initially uncomfortable with the boredom, you may even find yourself more tense initially when you're bored, but if you stick with that boredom, feel it, and just do nothing, you will find your body relaxing, you'll find your body releasing all that tension, because boredom is a mind state of relaxation. Because if you think about it evolutionarily, when we were bored, there was nothing to fear, there was nothing to worry, there was no predator creeping up on us because we were bored. If there was a predator creeping up on us, we wouldn't be bored. So it's a state of relaxation, and once you go through this process, you'll find yourself rejuvenated, you'll have more energy, you rejuvenate your spirit, you probably feel the best you've felt in months maybe. For me, one of the best ways to do this is to just literally lie on the floor, like you did as a kid. Just lie on the floor, completely relax your entire body, almost go like floppy like a jellyfish. Just imagine your whole body just flop like a jellyfish, just relax every single muscle in your body, and just relax and just do nothing for a while. There's no set time. Just do nothing until you feel, you feel your body wants to move. Just completely relax, and you realise a relaxed body equals a relaxed mind. You notice your mind losing its tension, you notice your mind losing its attachments, its emotional obsessions, and a relaxed body equals a relaxed mind. One quote that I really like, a famous quote, I don't remember who it was by, but I believe it was maybe like a French philosopher in like the 1700s, maybe, something like that, said that man's biggest problem is his inability to sit alone in a room by himself and just think. But that practice alone will reveal a lot to himself, and ultimately he will become to know thyself. So slow down, relax, and spend more time with yourself, doing nothing. It would be great also if you could like and subscribe to this channel for more self-improvement videos. I would greatly appreciate it. I love making these videos, so I'd love to make more. So if you could support my channel by liking and subscribing, that would be fantastic. Thank you.